wants me to announce something.
Yeah.
Just a minute. No, everybody stay.
Okay, buddy, shoot.
There's going to be an announcement.
Shoot.
Auntie Marie wants us all stand and sing God Bless America.
This one's for everyone.
Put that down.
Do the twist. Get an ambulance.
Move it, move it.
I'm coming.
I got it. Here, take a picture with it. Get in there, quick. You just look and push it back. It's so easy.
Everybody, get somebody else. I'm an outlaw.
Get in there, Dwayne. I'll take it. Kick you out.
I already did.
Get in there. I'll take one. Send you one. Did you get everybody? Kissing cousin. Oh man. Hurry up. Now first cousin. Okay. Nice. Jesus. Isn't that a group of Robbins? Take one more. Take one more with that.
One more.
Just give us another drink.
Yeah, that's what we'll need. One more. Yeah, I figured what we'll do is get all the cameras together and go around and do it one time, and everybody won't have to do it all that.
Boy, those pictures came out good on those shirts, didn't they?
Those were good.
They came out good. She had a nice job done.
Marlene does a hell of a job painting, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she did all that by hand with a pencil.
That's with her mouth, too.
Yeah, no. You know, yeah, she'll be glad you said that, I'm sure.
You know, she's going around telling everybody that her brother is her father.
Is that right?
And Larry was insulting her.
Larry didn't like that, huh?
No.
That's bad.
Because she's the oldest one.
Yeah. She probably doesn't like to hear that, does she?
They're all getting up there. This is my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a real baby.
Oh, yeah, it's going. We're just getting them. I'm gonna go get Eddie too. Eddie likes to talk though. He's gonna say something.
Where is it?
Eddie who?
Smile, you're on candy camera.
Eddie who? That's what we need to know.
Eddie who?
Eddie who?
You.
He's an owl.
He's gone. He went that way.
Yeah, he's got feathers.
He's not here anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to do a profile. We're gonna try to stay straight up.
That shape.
Yeah, now that's
We can't see him.
yeah, see?
I'm getting older. I can have any shape I want.
That's true. That's right. Round is a shape, right?
Listen, when you get my age and you want to do something, if you want to have any shape, you better do it, because next year you might be going around with a hose in your nose or one of them step ladders.
Yeah, right. You never know.
No, it's like this. I can't figure out how to do that yet. I will. You're doing good.
He's been practicing, I can tell.
I'll be practicing with your guys. Yeah, my son says, you've never driven. Have I still got my handicap thing hanging in the window? I have it.
We didn't need to use it.
You didn't park?
We use it at
That's right, park. You're out front of the handicap.
Yeah, we got Lou too. We wasn't gonna leave you out. You're going down for posterity here. You don't want to talk about going down, right?
Yeah, are we going to get to see last year's?
Ooh, you know, I could have brought that.
Well, yeah.
You mean the last reunion?
Yeah.
You guys, you must have had that. That didn't get passed around?
She can't remember.
I never.
I don't know. I've made a couple copies of the stuff I had, but I can do that.
Who'd you send it to?
I don't know. Yes.
No, I never thought.
Oh, Wayne and Ed's here. All right. We should go get them, shouldn't we? Oh, we got hellos. This is what reunions are all about. Good stuff. Now you have them. These things are fun. I like them. I suppose you probably want to get me in this too, right? Because you know I'm going to get you in it. Oops, don't shock me. What do this is?
Give me that.
I know, I was going to go say hello to her. It's all ready to roll. You got her. Then I'm going to go back over here because we just had a good thing going on. We got to ruin it. You can walk up closer if you like.
Oh, I can't do this.
That's Uncle Alvin's wife. No, that's not Uncle Alvin. That's Uncle Alvin's wife. That's their son.
You can't remember?
Uncle Alvin's
Maggie's his wife.
the fellow taking the pictures is great. The Lord Wayne's wife, right?
Yeah, still.
Down in June. Where does Wayne? Wayne, doesn't he live in North Carolina or somewhere? Michigan.
Michigan City? Indiana?
He's in South Michigan.
No, we're in Indiana.
No, them Wayne, not you. Wayne. No.
Oh, Wayne.
Wayne. He lives in Michigan.
Never mind, keep remembering. Somebody told me.
From the last time. I thought they lived in Michigan. Kalamazoo?
And does.
Oh, yeah, but he was.
He moved. I can't remember where, but he moved.
Henry.
He went back to what Paul Rams. They call it Shelley. Or great Rams call it Shelley. Dispatcher Shelley. Is that a red father right here? Look at this, that was good.
I got you.
We were just going to talk dirty too. You just want to know what we were saying.
Yeah, I did.
Sneaky Pete.
That's why I got so close.
Well, we were talking about the Eskimos and how cool it is.
Yeah, these icebergs just aren't the same as they used to be, are they?
Okay.
I got you. She had you before from back there farther, but she got tired of holding the camera. She just came over and gave it to me. Sure it is.
I had it off.
She turned it off, but somebody turned it back on. I don't know who did that. It's I've been telling everybody it's probably too dark. They won't come out anyway. But don't believe that. This baby's good down to about 1 candle power, so I think we got that much out here easy. Hello. Oh.
The white shirt.
That's Anthony.
Yeah.
Elsie's boy. It's Elsie. No, she don't. Yeah, she don't. She'll be here. And there's Vivian. She's right there.
Yeah.
I think I said a little.
Did you? Oh yeah, I think you did. There's more though. Just don't jump on them. They're all related, believe me. That was good to see her.
We just got out here from Chicago.
Yeah.
Our grandson went to Great Lakes.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's in the Navy now.
Okay, that one's done, so.
Take it upstairs?
Sure.
Do you want more coffee?
No, that's enough. I'll shoot the rest of them tomorrow. You running off on me or now?
Good place for young people to go.
Oops.
He's at Pensacola now. For 8 more weeks of training. And then he goes out to the
Okay. Anyway, that's Joanne and Aunt Lorraine. Gotta get them all in here.
Gave me this about her.
Well, you know, I can Were you with Uncle Al and Dad, Mom and Dad? It's his thing. We maybe were. I knew you.
Yeah, I got you again. That's not just shit. You can whoop me if you want.
Cut out.
You can whoop me if you want, you know, but I might like it, so you never know.
We're going to leave her here. Just for your britches. I got to get this. I don't We're going to take the red eye.
We're going to leave at 11 and get home at 5. We're in a row.
Boys are golfing. Golf
You spent it when you went with Dwayne today, didn't you? Yeah, see? You got enough for keep it up. He's taking in.
She doesn't want that $20, $30. She wants that grand is what she wants.
That's what she's
Yeah, she wants at least 5 of those 6 numbers. But
Yeah,
and how bad tonight?
you know, Dwayne, she never told us how much, he never told us how much he won when he was downtown today.
I don't think he ever made it downtown. He was about halfway to downtown.
What you gotta do, you gotta win that 60 more times.
Yeah.
And you can make a down payment on a new Mercedes.
Gotta buy
Get her
her
an international pickup.
Wow, you don't have to work too much longer.
Yeah.
for a new one. Yeah, I know. Get her a new one.
No, she wouldn't.
Well, Steve.
I'll get her a Plymouth station wagon.
Yeah. A neon.
I don't think this is going to work.
Tammy told her boyfriend, she says, you know, if we ever end up together and we have kids, she says, I'm not going to be one of those moms, she says, with one of those big station wagons driving all the kids around. I don't want want that. She said that. Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
she said, I'm not
She
looking.
tells me she wants 4 kids. I says, you better have your head examined first.
Twice.
I learned that too late, after 4.
She does. She wants 4 kids.
Well, she...
My favorite is my kids tell me, oh, my kids aren't going to be like that, Dad. I'm going to have good kids.
Yeah. My little great
Just like that.
Wait till she has one. Then she'll change her mind.
In
We keep telling Denise.
out at me.
Oh,
We don't
really?
want any more kids.
Oh, she's being a stinker.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have one more. Now she's pregnant
So
again.
today I had to buy her a
She's going to have another boy.
so that I could
Then she said, well, I want a girl.
Whatever you got to do, that works.
First thing you know, goddamn, both of them will have 3 jobs, and we'll never see them again.
To me, as long as it runs,
That's
why I'm kept in 35 years.
I'm still running. There's 2 sides to that story.
You know, this place is never going to be the same around here after this Robbins group.
I think we had them shook up over the riot at the nickel machine there the other night. They were having trouble with that.
Well, Marlene, are we going to eat before they close the joint?
Goddamn, I hope so.
They never close it. They never.
Too close in here. In which shirt?
one bag is got his back to the pull it out. Is that a husband?
No, that's. Well, I was talking to him the other night too. Let me find out. I'll get you the shirt. There's too many of them. They're not gonna be able to hear this anyway.
I'll bet you. That was taken over in England.
You think so? Could that be?
Harry Robbins, I bet that was taken over in England. Yeah, there's
We have a
King's
connection
crown.
to them.
That's not an American crown.
That's the problem.
Okay. Well.
Put that down.
You gotta take the hat off, huh? Wait. Wait, wait.
This way. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's all. No.
That's your group.
Connects in, Larry. Please take a picture of us.
When do we get
When I turn around, Aunt Lovey said, turn around, face that way, and I took.
You're all officially the old goats club. I didn't know. Come on, we put a sunshine.
This is right. Let's take a picture.
If you want,
trigger.
you want to get closer and farther away right here.
All right, what do you just want a picture of it?
Mm-hmm.
Of the.
Look in there and see if you can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it going now or?
Say RAC?
Yeah. It's taking pictures?
Everybody ready? You want one that's just
Without the. Without the in-laws. Okay. And then she wants one picture. How far in you with the line, you know?
Yeah. Just make it so associate you so like look for a line like this and go like this.
Right in the middle of the group? Just find a straight line on somebody like an arm. Just line up the two images so they're right together. Hey, over here, Mike, over here.
He starts out the mask and everything.
Oh, he's up now. Narrated like. We need another one here. You're not narrating. All right. Hey, we'll send you one of them. All right.
Now they want one with the
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Got him?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Where's Dwayne? Dwayne, pay attention. Okay, cheese lips. That's it.
You missed the mountain, Larry.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Can you grab it?
Grab it, Andrew.
Love that bow in her hair. Look at that. She's so pretty.
Hey, Andrea, I have a question for you. Andrea? Andrea, who's your favorite cousin?
Better say Julie, right? Who's your favorite cousin? So Julie Clemmer? Dad, someone had a birthday yesterday.
Who?
Do you know who?
I think I know who. I think it was Andrea.
Someone's pouting. Look at you. You're don't you smile.
Did we do everybody yet?
No, we got
because my camera was screwing up, so I missed.
But I already got your picture. This is a good one. The back. Okay, who else?
We just here's the family all together. What are you doing there? Now remember, we're not Robbins. We're now we're.
And you got us up on the floor.
Got it in the video.
And you got us.
Boy.
Be sure you get his shirt. Is it mine?
I'll show you how to work it. She knows how to work it.
Okay. There.
Okay, now. This is the
Go without. Go without.
Kim is blood. Kim is blood.
the, I almost said your elbow. Yeah. I've already gotten you people. Yeah.
Can I turn around now?
When you look up, you almost
But they bite like that. I don't think they are. We'll get some people to add in, you know. Extra.
you got movies too.
All right, Tony, get your finger up. That up, boy.
You want one on your camera?
I must have got a picture of it.
I got it.
You want one on your camera, the two of you, or you?
I wouldn't mind having one.
Let me get one at a time.
Let me just get it all set.
Okay, it's just a.
Pull the lens all the way back towards you now.
This one?
Don't turn it, just
Straight back. Now it's really close up.
and push it all the way out.
Okay.
Don't you want? You should have stayed focused.
Okay, smile. Dwayne's got it.
Okay, I'll do it this way.
I'm a long lost godchild.
Okay.
Tony's camera now. 40 years or so.
Oh, this is.
You want to get one on your
Okay.
They did this.
Okay.
What did we get?
Get in there, Maurice.
Come again together. Kind of squeeze in a little.
Yeah.
Feet in the back, jump up. We don't have enough film now to before.
That group fool around, you've got to get it. What? They fool around.
Lean down just a little.
Okay. She's on the potty. I
don't want to walk in front of anybody.
Yeah, I think Moon's got yours.
Okay.
Or should we take that group picture first?
Once they take the group picture.
I say we're going to take one group picture. We're going to take one group picture of everybody.
Your camera won't work.
Well, you can stand in between people. Whose idea was it? You really think this is going to work?
Can I borrow that paper
Sure,
and make a
sure.
copy of it for my
Sure. birthday? No.
Maybe if you turn it on.
Move it, move it.
I'm coming.
I got it. Barney, here, take a picture with it. Get in there quick. You just look and push the button.
Everybody, let somebody else.
Come on, you can make it.
I'm an outlaw.
You're a spouse. Get in there, Dwayne. I'll make it. Kick you out.
I already did.
Get in there. I'll take one. I'll send you one. Did you get everybody? Kissing cousin. Oh, man. Hurry up. Now first cousin. Okay. Jesus. Isn't that a group of Robbins? Take one more.
One more. We talked to two of your sisters and Elvin, and we'd also like to get you on camera, you and Jean, and see if you have anything to say as far as the old days.
Tell some stories about your sisters. See if they agree with you.
Yeah.
They want this for the next reunion. They're going to show it the next reunion.
Oh, yeah?
Because there was only 4.
Well, I'm Ken Robbins. This is my wife, Jean. And we're on our 50th anniversary this month.
September.
So we'll be getting along pretty good so far. So we might try and go to Elvis from here after we get back to Michigan City and visit him for a little bit before we leave. Because she knows a doctor that she could probably talk to us and get some help. She took a spill at the post office and it was pretty bad.
14 stitches in my eyebrow. And I went to the eye doctor, and the nurses, she's not a nurse, the receptionist says, "Do you have an appointment?" I didn't plan this.
Didn't plan to fall, did you?
Oh, boy, was he disgusted with her.
I haven't seen her in the office since. So she got right out. I don't know.
Was that in Michigan City?
Yeah.
good.
He's really good. He's hard to get into.
Yeah.
What's
The
something you
reunion
guys...
is real nice. It's in a nice spot and had a nice crowd. We enjoyed it real much. We went up to Pikes Peak yesterday, so now I can boast that I was on top of Pikes Peak.
You ride the cog train up?
Yes, we did. It was real good. I didn't climb those steps though.
Oh.
I just rode the cog wheel up. How about you? You didn't climb it?
Donuts? They got them.
They had a chicken sandwich. Chicken salad sandwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, it fell apart though.
But it was a nice trip. I'm glad we went.
That's
But
good.
I think if I'd have known Alvin and then we're leaving today, he said they were going to stay, but we wouldn't have went. But he didn't. We didn't know that till this morning.
I thought they were leaving Wednesday.
Yeah. I couldn't keep all those. You never know. Some tell you, but then I forget.
What's something they did when they were little?
Alvin was telling some things.
Oh, yeah. Come on, tell us something.
No, the neighbors used to borrow you. He was so well behaved.
The neighbors would borrow?
When they were visiting.
Did they fight about it? Oh, Mama wouldn't let us. She cleaned our clocks.
Get away with that stuff.
I know one time Mama was sick and we went up to the tree and stayed there for hours and hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I did? She used to give us a knife and let us go get our own switch.
Yeah.
Off of the lilac.
We didn't use it.
And then she'd use it on you?
Sure, we
I
don't.
never got too many. I could run pretty good, you know. Far couldn't catch me.
You would climb trees.
Get up a tree and stay there. I'd come by every once in a while and look, and I'd be still up there. When he'd go finally, then I'd come down and go in. By that time, Mom had everything smoothed out.
Kenny, Alvin was telling us that you didn't have any TV, you didn't have any radio. You
Yeah, we had a radio.
didn't go very far from the house.
Uncle Britt came up and put a generator on the peak of the house, but when it started rolling, it felt like it was going to take the roof off, so that ended that, and our radio went down the drain. So we didn't have anything. So we played a lot on the hill. We had a lot of fun. We'd ice it and time after time. My mother always had was...
You didn't play the radio then?
No.
I thought you were instrumental
Yeah, but
and
not
talented.
you know.
He was on instruments, but not on the radio.
It was on TV later on, but I was just sitting on top of it.
Oh. Well, Alvin made the point that they probably enjoyed life as much then as they do now.
Well, I think we enjoyed it more, and we didn't get into so much trouble as they do today. We had no pot or no... Maybe he got hold of a glass of beer once in a while, but that wasn't very often.
I
So
see.
we had it pretty good.
What did you say about the ice?
We used to ice the hill and make jumps and that where fool some of the kids that get on it and go over the jump and go down the nice smooth one, you know, and then they'd hit a jump and take a spill. But Ma was always ready for us. Anybody got hurt, she would take them in and fix them up and had a lunch for us at any time of the night.
She always sent them all warm too, because she'd have big piles of socks and trucks and coats, and anybody that happened to be wet, and then she'd make them all change and then bundle them up and send them home.
She used to bake bread by the 15, 20 loaves at a time, and she'd put them on the table after they ever came out of the oven. And this is late, like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, she'd bring them out, put them all on the table and cover them with a dish towel. Then when we come in, we'd take and cut all the sides off. Eat the sides. When she get up in the morning and then lift it up with just the center sitting there. So then next week we'd have dumplings out of them.
Yeah, she never wasted any of the
Remember
stuff.
that?
Yeah. She'd come down and those would be there, so she'd take them, let them dry, and she'd cut them up and make bread pudding. She never wasted a thing. Used everything up.
So we had it pretty good. We We never starved, and I don't think we ever froze.
That's what Alvin said. He said they never went hungry.
Not that I know. I hear stories that earlier days they did a little bit, had a little trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that the food.
Leanna was telling stories
Yeah,
like
she
that.
knows a lot about it.
She badmouthed Robbins so much.
We don't look at that, it's all past, that's negative. We don't want to even think of those, we just,
It's not,
But I think we had everything pretty
it's
good.
not in the past. We left her house. We went to see Lena for her birthday.
Yeah, and donuts and
what was it, fried? Yeah, the stuff would be, before she'd roll it in the, hams, she'd take it and she'd slice it like that, and then fry it. Oh, was that good, we'd have stir fry, remember? Especially when we were out of bread, we have to have bread. It would puff up about that high. Oh, it was that good. And I understand they do that today in the restaurants. They serve it in the restaurants.
And our Christmases were always a lot of fun because we didn't have much, but whatever we had it. And we used to have a tree with real candles on it and all lit. And one of us always had to stand there and watch. But we never had a fire. And we had to play food on the tree with all candles. Because we didn't have electric or nothing, so that's all we had. But whatever you got, if it was even just a peanut or something, we were picking those.
Mm-hmm.
While you guys, nuts, oats in our stocking. We hang our stockings. It would be, we'd hang our stockings in the morning and we'd come down and we'd look and boy, there'd be, our stockings would be like that. So we'd hurry up and take them down and they'd go in the granary and they'd put the bolts and nuts and nails and washers. There might have been an orange down at the bottom or something. And I remember the first gift that from the guys get. Remember when they got that little green, I think it was when they were in the CCs, they got that little teeny green manicure. A little tiny gift. That was under the tree in the rain. And it was so precious. It had little bottles of stuff in it and little tips. We just treasured it forever. But we were happy. Very happy. We had a wonderful
Then Christmas Eve, Ma always made donuts all night long. We all had to go to midnight mass, and then when we came home, we'd eat donuts and whatever was ready. And it was always plenty ready. Plus of all the neighbors that would come by, like all the Chances and them, there was always some of them at the house. I don't think we ever sat down at our table where there wasn't a stranger sitting at the table, one or two.
Yeah, Elvin said that whoever had the best meal, you guys kind of jumped around, neighbors, and found out somebody had a good meal, then everybody went there.
That was our highlight.
Did you have a one-room schoolhouse? Or no?
The schoolhouse.
The school, there was a one room or?
What was the school like?
Did we go to a run-room schoolhouse?
No, I didn't. No.
Four rooms.
We were in Perkins all the time. Of course, when we moved back from Escanaba, then the old schools were small. We were too small to go. Because we started at St. Joe's in Escanaba.
Mm-hmm.
Back and went to Perkins then.
They had, what, 4 rooms upstairs, and there's 3 classes in each room.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's the way they had it. And then the big gym downstairs. And then we all went by bus.
Yeah, it was.
Ken, I think the girls asked Alvin, put him to a test to see if he could name all the brothers and sisters. Can you do that, or?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Alice, Ernest, Dana, Viney. After Viney comes Henry, Lawrence, Alvin, Elroy, Anthony, myself. And I think there's Marie Lorraine on the end.
Very good.
We're the tail-end.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my mother had quite a job with a crew like that because she never had a washer or anything. And she used to put a big laundry tub out and fill water, put socks in it and heavy underwear that we wore. And we'd have to go out and each our turn and scrub them up, and then she'd check them and hang them and dry them. Also in the house, we used to have our own room to clean every week. Somebody had a different room, scrub the floor, wood floor, clean the stairway, and you had to use a scrub brush to have it clean. You wouldn't let it sit by.
No.
If you did, you would scrub another room. So I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Without having any modern facility. We didn't even have an inside jump. We had to go out and run a half a block in the snow to get
No.
This catalog. That was our toilet paper.
Sears catalog?
That's why you guys were so cut up with the
Sears.
farm
Montgomery Ward.
implements.
What was that?
You were so cut up from the farm implements.
You mean accident?
in the catalog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you remember, Kenny, when we used to, in the wintertime, Mama had those two big barrels back of the kitchen door, and then we'd get home and she'd say, all right, I need soft water for washing, you know, the big snowbanks we had home. So, and Dad had made this out of, we always made the skis and skids and all, he had made this sleigh, remember, about that wide, and it was quite long with the thing. So we'd take that out and we'd have to cut squares, and we'd pile them on that thing, and we'd pile them way up high, and then we'd pull that up to the door, and then she'd have hot water started in the boiler, and she'd dump it in the barrel, and we'd come in and we'd drop it in, and they'd tamp it down, come in, and we'd have to keep melting that beautiful white snow until we had those barrels full. Remember that?
Yeah.
We'd cut them out of big pieces. That was used for washing our face. Face, yeah. That was all the washing clothes. I used to have to do the pump and bring in real water.
It wasn't too bad in the summer, but in winter it was kind of rough. Ice, cold.
And Mama would put meat down in the well. And slaughter. Meat cold. Part of it.
Later on, she put it in the grandma's little house in the pantry.
Yeah.
I used to butcher a bunch of chickens and beef and that, and cut it all up and hang it in there and put it in there in barrels with snow, packed with snow, so keep them cold. When you wanted some, go in there and dig it out. And we always had plenty to eat that I know of. I know I never done my beef.
No, I never. Oh my gosh, I used to eat 3 eggs for breakfast. Cream for gravy.
Eat whatever you want. You never had to say, well, you can't have that again. You just eat all you want. I used to like cream and potatoes a lot, and they always said they were going to, what they said they were going to do with my plate? Put sideboards on it. But I could go and get the cream right out of the can just before it went to the creamery and take a cup or whatever I wanted out of it and eat it. And Mom never said nothing.
I can remember Mama remember those granite pans that she had about this big? And she always saved enough milk for ourselves and she'd pour it in there, and then the next day she'd throw one, that one would be moved down,
Yeah.
and we'd skim the cream off for ourselves. We wanted gravy, we just go down and skim the cream off, and here's that. And then when she had, after a few days, at the end one of that, she'd bring it up and set it on the back of the bookstore, and it would get clabbered, and then she'd go put it in the chicken coop. In the chicken coop. Remember that?
Yeah.
Those white, but she had those brown, those great, bluish gray, granite pan that she used. Ooh, and it was nice. Maybe Jean could tell us something about her name.
How did you and Uncle Ken meet? How did the two of you meet?
You want to tell them something about yours, Tammy? Are you,
No, how Margaret wants to know how we met.
how we met?
Yeah,
In
that's
Michigan
interesting.
City,
Yeah.
just
50 years ago?
50 years ago. Just like everybody else does, I guess. I just saw her, and I guess that was the one for me, and I started pestering her, so
Chasing
she
her.
finally said, okay. And from then on, it was, we got married, we took off and went to Chesterton with JP one night in the afternoon. We had,
And you did say, I do. Twice.
I don't know if you ever knew Jim Lyon. He used to have a station on Franklin, and he was quite a cut up. He stood up for us, we had her girlfriend, his before, when I was drafted, we went with Uncle Hank to St. Mary's, talked to Father Bogart. And of course,
Father Monsignor
Monsignor Burkhardt. And he bawled me out for about a half hour before he would agree to bless our marriage. But I was leaving the next day, so he didn't have much time to think about it. He had to do it quick. And he promised that if we came to church the next morning, it was during the week, for the early mass, that we could come down and sit in front of the church in the first pew, and nobody'd know it. He just put it right in with the sermon he was going to have in that. But the stinker didn't do that. He got up to there and then he stopped it and he pointed to us and made us come up to the altar and went through the whole thing. So that's how it happened. After that, then the next day I left their service.
He went to service. Tell him about that. Did you go with him overseas?
Oh no.
No, but I went to Augusta, Georgia, when he was in Camp
Gordon.
Gordon.
That was 41. 1941. War.
Yeah.
44.
49. I got out in 45. But that was about the worst 2 years of our life. When I was gone. The rest of it was very good.
In the meantime, my brother was killed
In Italy.
in Italy, and the last letter I got from him, he was going to meet the Holy Father. I never heard whether he did or not.
Okay.
Anything else?
We're winding it up.
I think it's pretty good, yeah. I think that,
It's been a marvelous time. Robbie and I are going to leave tomorrow. We got to call it quits and get back home. We'll have 2 days of driving. And
yeah, us too.
the kids there will be all, what happened, who was there, and want to know everything. So we'll have a lot of stories to tell people coming either side of the some we had never seen. So it's been really great. And see our two brothers. That was the best part. The highlight. Album and his posters, which have always been so good to us. Anytime you go to their places, welcome, open arms.
I think that whoever put this on and went all the way through it and did a terrific job.
Yeah.
We did. We'll have to send cards.
Yeah. I hope everybody that was here, in turn writes to the general manager of Raintree and gives Billy, Martin, I think her name is, a big thank you for the hospitality and the way she handled us. And I think that would be very good for her because she does a lot of this. If we all did it, because they certainly were gracious. Well, I would like to say that I've enjoyed myself and so happy to be here. And hope to be to the next reunion in 3 years.
Grew up in Chicago. Moved to Michigan.
No, I was born in Pennsylvania and I grew up in Chicago. And then we moved, my father, for health reasons, moved to Hillsville, Michigan. And the main thing is Van Buren County, my father had a lot of land. And your daughter lived there.
But Faye's husband moved her folks.
That was a big surprise. He was born in Burlington. That's close to Grand Junction, Michigan.
It's a small world. Very much so. No matter where you go, you'll bump into somebody that knows somebody or that you know. Of course, we could go to every state and see relations.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can meet anybody, any place anymore. You can
It's everything.
just be sure, you can sit there, somebody will walk in on you.
Your son-in-law,
and say,
my brother's wife, she's passed out 5 years ago. When he knew her, she was a wonderful person.
Okay.
Real nice meeting you two. I didn't know you too much, you know, when we saw you at
Mhm.
but her,
Oh, it's been so neat.
so we really, really enjoyed all of this.
Related when she was born.
Okay, well, I guess until 1993, then
There's
we'll
the lady that's the
we'll
gracious lady.
call it a day.
This has been so, yeah, good.
We can put her in the album. She's the one that really, really accommodated. What's her name?
Billy.
Because I've heard about you, but I didn't see you.
B-I-L-L-I-E. Billy Sue Smith.
Billy Sue Smith. We gotta remember that.
Okay.
She's the one that so graciously allowed all this to happen.
I see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, let me get one picture of the four of you together, okay?
All the film that he's been filming and sent us all over.
Yeah.
Smile.
Expensive.
Okay, let me get one.
Because I know the film stuff is quite expensive.
You want us closer?
Oh, that's okay.
It was great to have to get together with everybody and try to meet the relatives that I haven't met before, even though it's going to be impossible to remember names and who they were. But it was great to get a start. Maybe the next one in 1993 there'll be a lot more people to thank you.
And they have to wear the same shirts when we start.
So everybody knows.
It was good to meet people I haven't seen, people I had known, didn't remember them. Just gorgeous. Everybody was gorgeous. We had a beautiful time.
How'd you come about with the idea of starting it? Did you,
Well,
you basically organized this whole thing.
I've been talking to my husband about meeting my family. His family lives in Staten Island. And I says I'd give him iTunes to meet my family. He kept saying, well, have a reunion. Last year he says, have it. So that's how it started. Just to get everybody together.
Was it hard getting all their addresses? And...
No, because I worked with Auntie Lorraine, and she helped a lot. And then Bob and Craig did an awful lot of running around to get the hotel and the picnic areas. They were wonderful to help with. Just everything, everybody worked together. Worked out beautifully.
The hardest part was the commitments, actually. Of course, everybody kind of like laid back, or a lot of people said they was coming, and when the time comes, a lot of people don't show up. It always sounds good in advance, but when it comes down to the time to act, a lot of people.
Did a lot of them not come that?
Well, in the beginning there, the response I got, I had figured we'd have close to about 300, 250, 300 people.
How many did we end up with?
Only about 75. I mean, it was a good turnout for the first time.
We were out at the park, you know, everybody got up in the group, and it looks like a pretty big group, good-sized group.
Yeah.
But like next time we'll have it at somebody's house, we'll have games and everything. It's hard to do it out of a hotel. Like everybody knows the group that we have now, so next time will be a lot better.
Maybe they'll get together in between times, you know, and
Yeah.
get something going.
Yep.
Or just as they travel, stop in, you know, if you're out in Indiana, now just stop in and...
Right. Well, like we had relatives right down in Virginia. Never knew it. And I was right at my sister's house, you know. We could have called up and say hi, get together for dinner or something, you know, just to meet your relatives. So it's going to be nice once we get all the addresses and phone numbers in there.
It's been super. You did such a fantastic job.
Try to do the best we could, you know. It was hard work, like I said, working out of the hotel. And all the kids were beautiful, the little ones. Didn't hear them cry hardly. That was just really beautiful.
This type of thing can really grow because, you know, getting them started and then people just start meeting relatives that they didn't know or just get, and they hit it off or they seem to get along well and then they want to, you know, get together more often. They talk it up with the other relatives and then, you know, it takes, you know, after the first time, the rest of them just grow.
And I think the hotel had a lot to do with it for simple reasons. They were very convenient. You didn't have to keep everybody quiet. I think
Yeah, this
that had a lot
hotel
to
was
do with it.
terrific. I don't think any other hotel would put up with it.
It's a very family oriented, and there's so many activities going on all the time.
That was our observation too. The hotel was really, really good with everyone. You know, we sat down by Betty's room and 1 o'clock in the morning, and they were good.
She had said that everybody has her phone number, that she's affiliated with other hotels. She can accommodate us like this in other hotels if you're traveling around. Just give her a phone call and she'll help you if she knows of a hotel by where you go. So, yeah.
This is such a nice one.
Yeah. I think that had a lot to do with how everybody got along together. The parents weren't on top of their kids, hyper, keep quiet, you know.
And the kids were running and running up and down those elevators. I'm just... I mean, John was standing down there. I don't know if he was down there saying he was standing down there waiting for the elevator, and Andrew was like, Papa, the other one. Because his back was to the other one, and it was open waiting for him. And those kids, I was just waiting for him to ring the emergency.
Right?
Yeah.
They could, 4 years old operating elevators up and down. It's amazing.
Okay, well, is that... Anybody got anything else to say?
What was the funniest thing that happened?
I don't know, just so many things. Pam, I think, is beautiful. Pam, that whole family is. Look at all the household, like Stacyville they are, you know. Good kid.
So now we have to...
It's good that we have a new group together now, and we continue doing it.
Okay, well, looks like 1993 then,
Right?
next time. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Look at that one with the big umbrella. What's his name? That's Dale
Marie. I got that wrong.
Are you sure?
Okay. Go ahead. And it's just been wonderful to be here at the reunion to see my brothers and also all the first generation, then all the ones that come after them. And we had little babies here. It's just been a wonderful time.
Well, I'm the boob of the family. That's been my nickname also, but it is Alvin Robbins. And we're, to start with, the little reunion revolves around the 4 of us that's left here. We've had a nice time together. And also meeting all the others that are here, including the little ones down to the babies. And so we're just looking for the next reunion already. I hope it works out and we have a lot more of the, even our kids there that couldn't make it this time. And we got to talk with a lot of the group here that we didn't even know before, you know. So we're pretty happy with it all. Kind of hate to see it end, to tell the truth.
Okay.
Me next? I'm Lorraine Robbins Winslow.
What's your name right
And I'm from Pontiac, Missouri. And I second everything that Alvin and Marie said. It's been a joy to be here and to see so many of the young ones. And this is really almost what we had hoped in starting the reunions was that all the little ones that were coming up would continue in the same vein. And it looks like they are because they've already set up a committee for the next one. And hopefully the four of us will be there. And if not, well, we'll be there in spirit with you all. And it certainly is a beautiful bunch of people and children. And God bless them all.
At the restaurant.
Well, we went in the restaurant.
There, you get him. Hey, Robbie.
We're sitting down in the restaurant, and the waiter came along
No, they decided to do it
to
this
see
way.
what we wanted, and
Because
I
the
asked
kids
the
have to go
waitress,
and
I
Bob's
said,
gonna go to work in the morning.
where can I find the bathroom? She said, out, way out to the front, way around the back, and I misunderstood her. And I thought she said, way around outside. So we laughed over that. So when I went to the bathroom, I came back to the table and I said, man, it was cold out there. And I laughed. Yeah. So we had a lot of experience, even coming out of Chicago, man. They were running us through that tester, test your luggage. So we had 2 grips. We put the 2 grips in there to shoot them through. And Mama's standing here, and she's got her purse and a little bag with trinkets in it. So I was going to go around and catch the grips coming out. And she finally decides that she has to put her stuff in it. But while we're arguing, another lady comes with a purse just like my wife, see? So man, I goes around and here comes the purse out, I grabs and the old lady's right there after me. Hey, that's my purse. I was afraid that they call the security guards. And 5 minutes later, man, I would have really been in trouble. I mean, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny right there, man. So we had quite an experience, but we enjoyed it all, but we're going to be happy to get back home.
Yeah.
I always say for years, I always hated to ever get out of sight of the old red barn. That's as far as I would go, So we were pretty happy.
Is things pretty much the same up in Perkins as it was? Has it changed a lot?
Never changes. The only one changes is me. I get older.
Now, Uncle, somebody bought the homestead, right? Somebody bought the homestead.
You mean where we live now?
Yeah, I was going to say there's pictures of it.
Oh yeah, that's been sold a long time. See, my mother sold that before she died. Back in 50, 55, 56, something there.
But didn't it sit empty for quite a while?
No?
Ran down quite a bit or something?
Oh yeah. Well, the buildings are old, Those buildings on the old farm went back to 1900. They're pretty old. Well, we'll do that. We'll get those histories lined up in the next year.
Yeah, I think, telling about some of the things you kids did as little
But like I
kids.
say, that's a long story. We'll have to pick out a few of the interesting things that the kids would enjoy, I think.
Or take a game recorder and just talk about
Yeah,
it.
that's an idea too, I'll do that. In fact, we got one home.
Is there one story or one thing you guys did that...
Nothing special. You were talking about a tape recorder. One of the boys bought us one of the fancy recording machines and then dubbing machines. And I ain't smart enough to learn how to run it. So that's set. All I can do is I learned to turn it on and off and get a couple stations. We only have 2 up there anyway. But they just wasted a lot of money. I could just had a cheap one.
My wife tells me you're a twin brother to her father, Elroy, and
Yeah. Yeah, that's, I kind of missed him when we were pretty good chums, you know. Yeah.
Do you two do anything, get into a lot of mischief?
A little bit. Well, we were, you know, until we grew up and got married and moved away, then we, up to that time, we was together quite a bit.
What was your favorite thing to do?
So very bad.
You two.
Eat the liquor.
Do you have to do a lot?
Well, we worked a lot. There wasn't much time for food. Always something to do, you know. And it was good for us, I guess.
You gonna get them ladies back over here with you?
I've been trying to get them to go and eat since 6 o'clock, and I ain't made it yet. So I guess I'll have to wait till morning now.
Are you guys hungry? You didn't eat tonight?
Well, it looks like it was just me that's hungry.
We could grill. You want some hot dogs? We could grill some hot
Not right
dogs.
away. Thing is, that's all I got to do. Anytime I go buy food, might as well eat something. But we'll get some of the stories together back at the family way back. That just goes back a long ways. So I can look back to like my grandma and where they lived and how they lived. You know, the history goes back a long ways, man.
What was your grandma's name?
Her first name, Matilda. It was an odd name, but her name was Duke, and her mother's name was LaBelle. And that goes way back in history of Canada. In fact, we never did get it all straightened out. That's as far back as we can go. Back in Canada, they didn't keep records like they do today. They kept a few records in church. And when the old wooden church burned down, all the records, until the districts and states and counties started to keep records. That's why we can check back on my dad's soul. Because in England, the counties and the districts kept all the records. So we'll get those lined up for you.
You don't have one good story to tell about you and my dad?
Poor guy's been talking.
He's been talking.
Been talking for an hour now.
Yeah.
There's not one good story.
Be a star.
Well, I'll think of something. We'll have it lined up soon. But you don't see and you can't remember it. So that's what we're running into. There's at least a dozen of them in the Duke family that's trying to check them family trees back. And so you call one and you think, boy, he knows something I don't know. You talk to him and he's ready to call me up because he don't know. So we're stuck there.
Uncle Hank used to say that you guys would sing songs in French and everything up there.
Oh, yeah.
What did your grandma?
Well, it was, see, if you look back to those days, your little life was so small there, you know. You lived in a little community and there was probably 15 families. And there was no cars or nothing that way. The only time you went out was to church or maybe to the hospital or something. But your whole little life revolved around that little area. You'd have little house parties. And it was always at one of the neighbors. See, that's the way that went.
Well, was it mostly farmland up there? What kind of crops did you guys farm?
Well, just about everything. They would farm during the winter or summer and then work in the woods in the wintertime. Cut timber and sell it, and firewood. It was really just an existence is what it was. But everybody was, we often talk about that, everybody was just as happy then as they are now. They didn't have nothing, but you know, if you had a little dance party at a house, you didn't have to go pay $18 to get in it or nothing. But today, man, you can't make a move without money.
And you never thought of traveling, like coming this far?
Well, back in those days, when somebody left home, you practically lost them. First place, most people couldn't write, and there was no telephone, so when, like some of my uncles that went out west, never heard of them. They just disappeared, that's all. And that was a common thing. So it was a different life altogether. But we'll get some of them stories together for you.
Okay.
You have to fast forward.
No, go.
They had that one tavern up there, didn't they?
Roll it.
Ann, wasn't there a tavern up there?
But that,
But she said a singles bar, it wasn't like...
I know Al. He was drinking too much. You gave him a ride home in horse and buggy.
Al, no, he ran out of gas, and then she took advantage of him. Oh, come on. How did you kids meet?
Well,
the
it's funny,
same
we
town,
lived there.
places that you go to in the same town, you're about to meet people with the same church.
You mean you proposed to her in church?
I said we met.
Oh, it was good, didn't it?
We met.
Huh?
What was it, when did he ask you out for the first date?
I don't remember really. Was it, we went to a prom. Did we?
Look at that one. Oh, come on.
Hold something different. That'll fix you. Huh? Won't that fix you?
Try his goose for a long little habit.
Conflicting stories here. Conflicting stories. I didn't
He
listen.
said he remembered something.
Remember the time Walter and I went to pick you up and
Got stuck in that old muddy road.
and he was mad as hell because
Oh,
well, Mother and John, he didn't talk to me for a whole week. Of course, I always seen her all weekend.
that's not true. Okay, it's your point.
When did you ask her out for, how did you ask her out for her first date?
I don't remember that.
It was
No,
a
it
junior prom. Or was it a New Year's dance? I don't know.
Well, to start with, we lived to be about 3 miles apart, and I really never knew her till I was coming out of high school. And that's a fact, really.
Right.
She kept dodging me all that time.
No, we didn't get out that far. Really? You went to the small community school, and you only got to church and back. There were no, we had to walk 3 miles to get to church, so you didn't. You didn't meet those people on the other side of town.
Did you have radios back then? I know you didn't have TV.
No radio. No radio.
No radio, no lights.
No power.
Oh, that was nice.
How did you get news of what was happening in the world?
Newspapers. If you walked out to pick up the mail, you get a newspaper.
Oh,
I gotta watch my
That country we come from.
lives or what?
the mail was brought by horse or what? No.
No, well, there wasn't that much meat. No, to write, you know. Read or write.
I'm watching that there, and I'm not paying any attention. They're gonna beat me.
No, it's history way back, I tell you. She was raised under those conditions, and she was used to it, and that was it.
Hmm.
That's all.
No, it isn't.
It's far enough back.
How did he propose to you or you proposed to him?
Gosh, that's a good question. I don't remember. That's stinker.
When girls get married, you go in kind of a daze, and you don't remember.
You don't remember? He's not saying.
I just saw it Martin Schmidt for a long time.
So with that one there, I'd have the whole run. I don't know if I like it. And you know, he taught us how we can cheat eyes. He holds everything in his hands. He don't put everything down until he's got everything else.
Junior prom, senior prom. And you dressed up special for that, man. And of course,
Minus 7.
you had to have a girlfriend, so you spent the whole year figuring out who you can ask
Is that minus 2? No, 1.
to go with you. Hopes you don't say no, you know. So I think that's
I
kind of
got
how we
marked
got
what we need about it.
started a little bit. But those proms were nice. You had nice music.
That was
Everybody
the big
dressed
affair.
Where'd they have them at?
Prom.
Pardon?
Where were they at?
At the
Dutch
high
Mills.
school. Yeah. Dutch Mills.
Dutch Mills. My memory's better than his.
What color dress did you wear?
A pale green.
Did you make
No.
it?
No. Bored it.
Did you wear a tuxedo?
Well, we didn't
lucky
even know
he
what
had
that
a
meant
jacket.
back in those days.
And she still went with you. Oh my gosh.
No limousine, no,
Oh my goodness.
No way.
what a bore.
Well, you couldn't remember back when we didn't have lights on the old farm up there?
No, you can't.
Can you remember that?
Remember when you had, when we, first time we went up there, and it was strange, first of all, like sitting on a horse, or sitting on a horse with no saddle. I haven't been around chasing the damn chicken chase me when I went out to go out, I had to go to the outhouse, you know, and do a chicken chase. God, I thought I'm gonna look through this. No, I run in the house.
You wasn't used to that kind of life.
I wasn't used to that chase. God, no.
Funny though, how
Did I play?
the little
I
bit
don't
we
know.
had and how everybody enjoyed coming up there.
Oh, yeah.
Gee, that was something.
Sure did. Tell us.
Just 7.
Only 7.
One girl, baby was a girl.
And then they quit.
Well,
Hank took all the girls.
Hank had all the girls, Alvin had all the boys. Elroy did better, he got 2 too. But Hank didn't quit after he got the boys. He kept going, he got more girls.
parties like there
House
is now,
parties.
you know, just in
The
homes.
neighbors would get together for house parties. All right, turn the little red light on.
Oh boy, we want to hear what went on at
They'd
house
have a house
party.
party and all the neighbors would
No,
go
they
there.
played
And the next
instruments.
weekend,
Did you ever go to Chicago or anything, or any big towns?
Oh, come on.
Michigan.
Julie,
Come on.
that's too, hardly went 20 miles.
Well, I don't understand that, dude.
it was in the same boat as far as I could go, just struggling to make a living. You couldn't afford to travel. So, they were all happy in what they had.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Breaking up, I had
So you had 12 brothers and
but I'm
sisters?
breaking it up.
Pardon?
12 brothers and sisters?
12 children
It
in
was
the
11
family.
in our family.
How'd they feed all of you?
Always had food. You growed your own food. Oh, yeah. Had your own eggs, butter. The only thing we bought in those days, maybe once or twice a year, they'd go down and get a 100-pound sack of flour. Or maybe you buy 50 pounds of fish and they'd come in barrels. Because you didn't get in town to shop that often, just once or twice a year.
Did all the kids have chores?
Oh, you
Oh,
betcha.
sure.
That's
You
why
had
we
to
didn't
haul
have,
the water and haul the wood.
that's why we didn't have time to
Empty
get
the
fish.
water after it was dirty. Wash dishes in the dish pan on the stove. And when you're through washing the dishes, you haul that pan of water outside and empty it.
Yeah.
You hear that, Julie? No
No, I didn't hear
dishwasher.
that. I'm not hearing any of this.
Oh, she's got this. She's gonna marry a rich man.
When you wash clothes, you got the wash tub on the old wood stove and the washboard out and the bar of soap. And you rub the soap where it was the dirtiest and then you scrub.
So what did you use for shampoo and stuff? Did they have shampoo?
A bar of P&G soap, they don't even know what that is.
What is it?
It's a bar of soap, of laundry soap.
With your hair you washed it? Was it?
Sure.
That's all you had, right?
That's
Sure,
all
it
it
was
was.
only soap, there was no shampoo.
Yeah.
There was no fix.
Kind of an all purpose.
You didn't have Noxzema?
Oh, Julie.
You can wash the horse with it or the hog.
You can come in and wash your hair.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
The only thing us kids used to watch is of all the neighbors around, we'd always find out which place they had the best eats. That's where all the kids would go and visit, man. And every had a little party there, we'd all be there, man.
Sounds
Some
pretty
other
smart.
neighbors that wouldn't feed you after, we wouldn't go. Well, kids were smart in those days in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It was a survival smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's quite like
You won't take that long.
Start.
well, my oldest sister was Alice, and then there was Aunt Lee, and Aunt Vi, Uncle Ernie, and Aunt, I, and Uncle Pick, and Aunt Marie, and Aunt Lorraine, and we lost one brother in between. That one got killed in that training. He was about 7, I think.
I left out once.
Oh yeah, Lawrence was it. I think it was, and now they're all gone except just the 4 of us that are here.
Oh, Ken, that's his son.
Yeah, there's Kenny and her, and I and Marie and Lorraine, that's all that's left.
Well, Kenny's the youngest, right? Kenny's the youngest?
No.
No?
Yeah,
Oh, the
the
boys.
Lorraine is the youngest. And the old Lord don't want me, he wants me to suffer a while yet or something. There's a couple of times in the last year and a half I was ready to go. Take me out of misery, you know.
Had your bag packed, huh?
Yeah.
Aren't you glad he didn't get you?
Well, I ain't sure.
He would have got you then. Who knows who's going to get you?
Yeah. But we're happy. At our age, we're living to enjoy our children mostly. There's nothing else we need. So we're happy when they come and visit us and we get to see them.
Just wait for that.
Watch the little grandchildren grow up and that's life.
18 grandchildren. 4. How many great-grand?
There's like Joey, and then Andrea, Steph,
18
and Jen, that's
grandchildren.
4. And then the Wayne Butch's daughter.
We beat him
I
on
think they
that.
have 3.
We have 27 grandchildren
6 great-grandchildren.
and 7 great-grand.
How many
Good for
children?
you.
How many children do you have?
27 grandchildren
Wow.
and 7 great-grand.
7.5.
Yeah.
Well, then Elvin did better than Elroy. Because Elroy's only got 6 great-grandchildren up to now.
Uncle, 8 or 9 great-grand.
35.